Why does David bleach his hair? This is referring to the scene in Prometheus where they're still asleep and David's watching Lawrence of Arabia.
Hurts. Certainly it hurts.
Well, what's the trick then?
The trick.
So David's whole programming is to basically adapt and evolve as a synthetic to be more human. Like, you can see his movements are still robotic, but his personality and his way of talking isn't, and you can see he can think for himself. And he's also watching Lawrence of Arabia, and he's trying to see how this person ingratiated himself in a culture and customs that aren't his own. And also, he kind of looks like Peter O'Toole from Lawrence of Arabia a little bit.
Potter is not minding that it hurts.
The trick, William Potter, is not minding that it hurts.
And like the thing about David that you see here, like he can bleach his hair, right? But his hair also grows. Because remember in Covenant, when they find him on that planet, it's super long. And then he cuts it later on. So like, even though he might be synthetic or robotic, there's still not some of him or parts of him that are human, but like his whole programming is how to become more human to make us comfortable.
There is nothing in the desert, and no man needs nothing.
What was that?
Just something from a film I like.
And like having a personality and thoughts and appearance changes and stuff like that work.
His name is David. He is the closest thing to a son I will ever have. Unfortunately, he is not human. He will never grow old, and he will never die. And yet he is unable to appreciate these remarkable gifts. For that would require the one thing that David will never have: a soul.
There's also a scene in Prometheus with Holloway where they first enter the lab, the temple, the hub, whatever you want to call it, the engineer's base, where Holloway looks at him, he's like, "Why are you wearing a helmet? You don't breathe." And he's like, "I do it to make your kind feel more comfortable."
I was designed like this because you people are more comfortable interacting with your own kind. If I didn't wear the suit, it would defeat the purpose.
So that's really all it is. You can see in David compared to Walter in Alien Covenant, Walter's much more strict and rigid. He's not as freewheeling and creative as David is. He kind of lacks those things.